Loaded fries is just one of my favourite things to eat. Just load them with whatever meat, whatever you enjoy when you're roasting. I just slice this up. Doesn't this look absolutely delicious? It just feels messy. Give me a craft project though, and I'm more than happy. So what better time to make an orange garland than the 1st of December is. I think it is my absolute favourite slow cooker meal, and it's so easy to do. Look how cute this is. My first Christmas craft project of the season. Good morning and welcome back to a new weekend vlog. It is Saturday morning. I'm about to make coffee, thought we'd have a little chat, and we are going to spend a very lovely weekend together. I hope you're all doing well and I hope you've had a good week. How are you feeling? Are you starting to feel like ready for Christmas? Are you in that Christmas spirit yet? Or does it happen kind of like nearer to the time when you're sort of like in December and all that kind of thing? I am starting to feel the Christmas spirit now. I've just got out some, Aid brought all the mugs down actually. So we're sort of starting to use the Christmassy ones, leading up, sort of starting with the more kind of like wintry, not so Christmas. I quite like these ones with like little snowflakey decoration-y bits. These are from Starbucks. And we are going to try a difference with our coffee. We love going and trying independent places for coffee. That type of coffee is just the best coffee to us. And for me, it's like the thickness, the quality of the milk. Quite often when you go to places as well, they use local dairies, which we really like. So we have decided to try some filtered whole milk. We bought the pricier milk. It's only from Lidl. It's not like we've gone to a special dairy or something, but we thought we would try this today with our milk to see if it makes a difference, because we love our coffee at home. Really, really love it. So we thought, I wonder if this will improve it. So I'm going to do that in a moment and let you know. This weekend is a work weekend for me. I am working on my monthly craft boxes. So I always like to try and break it up a little bit. I would like to make an orange garland. That's what I would like to do. Like, the oranges were on offer in Lidl and it's something I've been meaning to do for years. I've never got round to it. So that's something I would like to do. And while the oven is on, I would like to make a cake. I've been meaning to make this cherry and almond loaf for a while. I haven't actually baked for a little bit. So I'd like to make that. That's on the agenda, and we're going to have a really cool supper tonight. It's Saturday, so I like to always try and do something fun. We've been really, really good this week. We've had a tuna salad. I think I did another type of salad as well. I have done the chicken and chorizo stew that I made in a vlog the other day. What else did we do? Oh, and I did just like a chicken, sweet potatoes and veggies, all that type of thing. Oh no, I didn't. I did a Bombay tray bake, which was just veg and potatoes. That was really good. So we've had a very, very good week. So weekends, we like to try and just relax a little bit and have something a little bit yummy. And I think that's when a lot of you sort of say, well, you eat a lot of cheese and all that. You only get to generally see our weekend meals when we have treats. So it's not very fun watching we make a tuna salad. So I saved the fun stuff to share with you guys. So I'm going to do something nice for tea tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. And then tomorrow we're out for lunch with Aid's family. So I'll take you along for that. We're really looking forward to the place that we're going to. So I'm looking forward to sharing that as well. So it's going to be a nice mix of things to do. Anyway, I can hear Aid getting out the shower. We've already been out for our walk this morning. So I am going to see if this milk makes a big difference with the coffee. Hope you'll enjoy this cozy one, hanging out with us. And I look forward to hearing from you too. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you've been up to lately.
6:50 a.m. on a Tuesday. Bathed in bird song.
Dying to know if this makes a big difference to our coffee. There you go. So it still tastes.
There's a creaminess to it.
I think it still tastes the same as our normal coffee.
What temperature did the milk go up to?
Really
You
hot
remember?
just now. Why does it not seem hot now?
No, it seemed too hot.
I just did it really hot. I like mine really hot. How do you guys like your coffee? And are you going out for any of the seasonal coffees? I don't do seasonal coffees. I just like a decaf latte. Have you tried any of the seasonal? You were talking about trying the gingerbread the other day, weren't you?
Yeah, and also peppermint I'd like to try. So.
I just can't imagine that. To me,
You got something on the side. Oh, sorry.
to me, I think we make the best coffee because obviously we make it to our taste.
This does feel a bit creamier.
Do you think so? Was this much more money?
There's 20p more.
Okay.
It's 2 litres, so it's not 4 pints, there's less in it as well.
Okay. I don't think I can really taste the difference.
No, not enough. We need to maybe try a couple others as well, because that literally just feels there's not anything else, so.
Okay. By the way, just in case you're curious, this is the decaf coffee that we always buy, Lavazza. We buy ours in Waitrose. Do other places sell it?
Morrison's.
Oh, Morrison's do as well.
Yeah, I picked some of Morrison's the other day.
Oh, okay. So that's the one that we use. I have my coffee. I'm working on my kits here in the lounge and we are watching The Lodge Guys. We are planning to go to California next year. We haven't been to Disneyland, California for 6 years. That's gone by so fast, hasn't it? So we thought we'd watch Lee and Nick's videos just to do a little bit of research, really. I'm now going to set up in here and we are continuing with Lee and Nick's vlogs. I'm doing really well with my boxes and I'm watching a lovely Hallmark Christmas movie. Aid's working on my accounts. I'm going to make a stop and bake this cake. I was going to use the oven while this was on to do the oranges and I didn't realise the oranges had to be on so low. I'd completely misread something before. I think I'd seen it in Fahrenheit or whatever. So I can't do them together. I'm not going to stick on 2 ovens for now. Don't really want to do that. So I'll do it another time. But I'm going to get this cake in the oven. It's a cherry and almond one I showed you earlier on. It's going to be a loaf tin. I'm going to mix it all together, pop it in the oven, and then I'm going to start on dinner as well.
Turn the dial to the right place. This is my morning, the Tennessee way. Dog is ready. Coffee got me talking. Patsy cries out, she's so crazy. This is a morning, Tennessee made me. Hearts are bursting, moving early. This is morning, Tennessee made me. Kick the burned out bottle rocket, nursing a sunburn.
And that is the recipe. I will let you pause it, screenshot it, whatever you want. And then you can make a note of it. And that's in the oven now for 1 hour. And hopefully mine will look as good as that. I'm really looking forward to dinner. It's going to be a really, really nice, cozy dinner. I am going to do roast dinner, loaded fries. It's going to be nice. So I'm just going to cut up some potatoes. I'm leaving most of the skins on, to be honest with you. Pop in some chips into the oven. I've got some chicken thigh in the fridge. I'm going to make up just a little bit of the sage and onion stuffing, a little bit of Brussels, some peas, a bit of gravy. Are you pulling a face? And add some cranberry, you're not funny, and add some cranberry. And it is going to be delicious. You can have beans on toast.
I love it. I just can't, I know we had it before, but it's like having loaded fries. But
it is loaded fries.
Roasting the loaded fries.
I know, we did. I made it last year once. It was so nice.
Like.
Loaded fries is just one of my favourite things to eat. There's a place in Bath I want to go to. We were looking for somewhere a while ago. I think it was for our anniversary. And I was looking at Bath. We ended up not going out. But it was a loaded fry. I think it was like a Monday or a Tuesday night, and so many places were closed. But there's a place in Bath that does almost like posh loaded fries. I'm going to find the details. I really, really want to go. It just sounds so nice. And it's just something a bit different. But when we went with Georgia this summer, wasn't it? And it was in a little market in Bath, and they had chicken tikka loaded fries. They were so good. That to me is just like one of my perfect things. Or chili cheese loaded fries, anything like that is one of my favorites. We often would do it actually. Instead of takeout, we will do homemade chips with sweet chili sauce and grated cheese. It's just such a cheats meal, but it's so good. Oh, and by the way, I've had a few people message me to say thank you for the Lidl tip. With the free veg, you can actually get the whole bag of 7.5 kilogram potatoes, which is included when you get like the freebies on the app. We will get that next time when we go. It will be then that time where we can go and collect our free vegetables. And so I will get another bag of these. We are not paying for potatoes anymore. They last us a nice amount of time, providing you just keep them cool. They're fine. I start to get like bits, like we're nearing the end of the bag, so we get bits like that.
Had them for a while actually.
Yeah, we just cut them off. But they last pretty well. The only thing is I find that you do have to check, almost like have a bit of a feel. We've had
the bag beforehand. They've been great though. We've taken them back before where basically
I think we've had one of the last remaining bags.
It could be they've been there already for a little while or something,
Yeah.
and they've kind of been quite soft, but we've taken them back and swapped them out.
Yeah.
Lidl have been really good like that, so yeah.
I
I was going to say, another thing as well that's just your favourite.
Yeah.
Food.
Food in general.
Any food.
It is, you're right. Yeah. I would love to hear from you. Have you tried anything new recently? There's so many fun things that you see these days on TikTok and Instagram. Obviously it's Christmas market season just coming up, so I would love to hear what you've tried that you think maybe we should
know that I lie when I say that I'm fine, 'cause you know me like that. You know me better than anyone I know. And you know I need space, a little time for myself.
This is my favourite way to eat sprouts. There's no oil or anything in here. Just keep letting them cook through. I like buying things when they're on offer. So the sprouts were on offer recently for 69p. So I bought a couple of bags. I've made up this first bag. I'm only going to use a few tonight. And I will then freeze the rest. And then what I will also do, leading up to Christmas, they always come on offer. A few vegetables for like 9p a bag, I think they were last year in Lidl. I think Aldi did them as well. So again, I always buy a whole load, and I cook them all up and freeze them as well. I do a lot of sort of preparing. I also do a lot of buying when it's on offer. I know I had a lot of comments about saying I had so much stock in my pantry. That's the way I like to shop. When something's on offer, I will stock up. It's always got a good shelf life on it. So things like my flowers, I use them all the time. My flowers, my sugars, I've always liked to have a stock of everything. So if ever I fancy baking something, I don't have to nip out. I've got everything I need. My other thing as well is that quite often I can go 2 or 3 weeks without doing a shop. Might be that Aid just nips out and gets some milk, bread, that kind of thing. But everything else I've always got in, and then we do a bit of a stock up. So for me, it works really well. We don't then do all the spending. If you go to a store sort of quite frequently, you pick up bits that you don't need, you get tempted by things. So I find by doing it this way, we just don't spend like we would if we were going to a great big store, popping in for a few bits, picking up other bits and pieces. It just works really well. Sometimes for our weekly shop, we, as you've seen, we'll just take our rucksacks and walk a couple of miles to Lidl, and we will get our weekly shop for like 11 quid, and that will last us. So it just works really well. I think everyone has a different system, everyone has a different way of doing things, and you just have to do what works well for you. And I am really in the phase of batch cooking at the moment. I really like doing that. So it might look sometimes that I cook a lot, but I've got so many meals and things prepared in the freezer, which I really, really enjoy doing. This is going to be so delicious. So we are basically going to stack these up. We are going to have fries. We've got our fries. Then to the fries, I have just cooked some chicken in the oven, some of the chicken thighs, whilst the chips were in, and I've just shredded that. So I'm going to pop that on top of the fries, like that. Next, I've just cooked off some stuffing balls. They were also went in with the chips, so we're just going to break up those. They are also going to go on the top. Just crumble those nicely. Sprinkle some of the Brussels sprouts. If you don't like sprouts though, you can just add whatever veggies you like. Let's pop some peas on there. I like the green with something like this because it gives it a bit more colour. Those on, but you can just load them with whatever meat, whatever you enjoy on your roast dinner. You could even break up Yorkshire puddings if you wanted. That would be, I know, that does sound nice. You could add little bits of sausages and bacon. You could just make it as fun as you want. And the best part, I made up some gravy. Look how good this looks. Pouring that on top of the fries, the chicken, the stuffing, and the veggies. This looks so good. Such a good Saturday night dinner. This looks delicious. There's a little bit more gravy left. Oh, have you got the cranberry? And he's already taken in the cranberry sauce. Look how good that looks. Oh, you got it. Oh, thank you. Ooh, do you want it blobbed?
Yeah, I'll let you have the freedom.
Oh, thank you. I've got the creative freedom, have I?
Yeah, just lots of it.
Okay, well, you can always add a little bit more. Do you know what else would be nice with this? A few roasted parsnips. You're not as fussed with those, are you? Anyone a roasted parsnip fan? I absolutely love them. I love them as much as I do the potatoes.
I do actually like them, actually.
They've grown on you
especially
a little
if they've got a nice flavour to them as well.
Look how good that looks. Please comment below if you would eat that. I think that is a fabulous Cheats roast dinner. I'm going to give that a quick try. I've got a bit of fry, a little bit of stuffing and chicken and Brussels sprout. Oh, it's going to be hot. That is absolutely delicious, and it comes together so much easier than a roast dinner. Dinner was delicious. I've just been continuing working, It's 8:30. I'm going to finish now. Look at that delicious cake. I've just popped some icing sugar on top. Make a cup of tea. I'm gonna freeze the Brussels sprouts. That's what's left. And we're gonna take tea and cake to bed, aren't we? What are we watching at the moment on Sky Atlantic?
All Her Fault.
All Her Fault. It is so good, is it? We can't remember if it's Dakota.
Or Ellie Fanning.
Yeah.
One of them. I think it's Dakota.
It's just so good. We're really enjoying that. So I think, 'cause we're going to get up early because I want to start work early again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tea, cake and TV in bed. I just sliced this up. Doesn't this look absolutely delicious? It really does. And it's so important to coat those cherries so that they don't all sink to the bottom. Good morning and happy Sunday to you. We're just getting ready to go out. We're heading out this lunchtime to meet Aid's parents. Do you remember that hotel we went to a while back? We're actually going there for Sunday lunch. We booked it with them whilst we were visiting. I'll include the link to that video. They're staying there for a couple of nights. So we're going to go and meet them. They're just arriving shortly, and we're going to go and have a Sunday lunch there, which we're really looking forward to. We have not been out for a proper Sunday lunch for years, possibly. So really looking forward to that. I just need to get my handbag ready. I'm just switching over bags. My rucksack that I wear all the time is starting to look really tatty now. The bottom's all fraying. I ordered one recently, but it was like a square. I quite like this one because it goes small, and it just looked massive on me. It looked like a child going to school on their first day. I think because I'm so small, everything just looks stupid on me. So I'm just going to switch this over. I like this little shoulder one, but because I get a lot of like shoulder ache and that neck ache, I can't have a bag for a prolonged time on my shoulder. So that's why I always go for a backpack. So I'm just going to switch over here. I'm really looking forward to going out this lunchtime. We got up really early this morning. I've been working all morning, which was nice. I've got loads done actually, and we continued watching Lee and Nick's videos in California. Really recommend those if you've got a trip coming up. And we've just been out for a walk. We did the same circuit that we did yesterday, so I think it's like a 2.5 mile walk, and we continued talking about our trip, which is really exciting. Well, what on earth have I got in here? I really need to sort my handbag out. It is so messy. Got all sorts. I think I need to go through and do these properly actually. But I'm not going to do that now because we really need to get out the door. The cake last night, by the way, was so good. So we're enjoying, like I said, that series. It's Her Fault or something. Really,
All Her Fault.
All Her Fault. Really good. So we watched another one of those with cake and tea in bed. That was a nice treat, wasn't it?
Well, that's a lovely cake.
And I am not going to overindulge with lunch. Not going to have any starters, any pudding. I'm only going to drink water because I need to come back and work. And I know what it's like. Sunday lunch, I have reservations at 12:30. So I don't want to come back and just want to snooze this afternoon. I want to still feel energized because I've still got a lot of work to do. So that is the plan, to come back. Aid also wants to list some things, don't you, to sell?
Yeah. Like
the GoPro. We've just been talking. I've started sort of selling things again as well, because it's going to be our little spending pot for any merch on holiday. We've decided,
Yep.
Isn't it? Right, I'm good to go. Are you ready?
Yes, I think I am.
Cool. Let's go. So I have gone for a floaty dress today. I quite like this one. I've only worn it twice now. I think of it as my birthday dress because I wore
Not
it.
your birthday suit.
No. I wore it on my birthday in Disney, and then for my birthday when all the family came over, and I haven't worn it again since. But I've teamed it up with a really chunky cardigan because I felt it's not like a posh hotel, is it?
It's cosy, isn't it?
It's a cosy hotel, yeah. So I thought this kind of like makes it look a little bit more cosy with my bag, and I've got little brown shoes on to match my bag. So yeah, I think the cardigan kind of like tones it down a little bit, doesn't it? Cosy, I like that word. my mother-in-law there at the window. See if she'll see us. I just texted her to say that I could see her. In her own little world. Welcome to Monday. I didn't film much yesterday because it was very much a full work day, going out for lunch, and then I continued with work until 8:30 in the evening yesterday. I wasn't actually going to vlog today because I'm again full work mode. Excuse the scruffy hair. I just need to get my work done today. But Aid's in the office today and he's just messaged to say he's just going out on a work lunch. So I've just thought, right, I'm going to put something in the slow cooker that he's not that fussed about. It's a super quick meal. So I thought I would share it with you. I've kind of like shared a variation of this before. It's my white chili chicken, but it's going to be even quicker this time because I want to get back to work. I've got a bowl of frozen veg. Broccoli, green beans. I will add sweet corn, but there's a bag of it in the freezer out in the garage. So I will do that later. I need to take all my kits to the post office a bit later. It's going to be home in time to give me a hand with those. So I will go and grab the sweet corn then because that's something that can be thrown in at the last minute. I am going to slice up an onion and throw that in. I need a couple of garlic cloves. I'm going to chop up a couple of carrots as well. Yesterday's lunch was really nice. Really impressed. The staff there are so friendly. Roast dinner wise, I'm not somebody that loves a roast dinner out purely because I don't ever find that they live up to my expectations. I don't know if you feel the same. I feel sometimes they're really pricey for a very mediocre meal. However, this dinner yesterday, this Sunday lunch, was very, very good. Really good amount of food. It was a 2-course meal for £29.50, or you could have 3 courses for, I think it was 35. We went for the 2 courses. If I had any criticism, it would be that the food wasn't quite warm enough. We all said that. But it was really, really good. The gravy for me is something that always lets a Sunday lunch down when you go out. I love a good rich gravy, and the gravy here was amazing to the point, you know, when you've eaten your dinner and it's left on the side, you just want to put your finger around. That's what I did. It was that good. I couldn't leave any of it. Yorkshire pudding was amazing. Had such a good flavour. The meat was really good. We both had beef. It was just cooked to perfection and there was loads of it. Vegetables were amazing. The roast potatoes were good. However, there wasn't really any colour on them. They were underneath the food, kind of like hidden away. They weren't like the star of the show. They were just another vegetable. Whereas for me, the roast potato with the gravy is my absolute favourite part of a roast dinner. I love it. I could eat the roast potatoes over anything else. So what do you think? What's your favourite part of a roast dinner? What could you not have? For me, roast potatoes and gravy. I could leave the meat, I could leave anything else. That to me is the most important part. Right, I'm going to add a vegetable stock cube to that. So it's not that they were disappointing, but they could have been better, if that makes sense. The flavour was good. They were lovely and soft inside, you know, and they're kind of like melty. But I just like a crispy outside, and they were very, very small. But it was just really, really good. We would definitely go back again. I'm just going to add some water to this to cook down. I am going to add some jalapenos. I love jalapenos and I want this. Oh, I've got a bit of the jalapeno juice going in there as well. A good couple of teaspoons are going in there. I want it to have a nice kick. And I'm adding about a teaspoon of cumin in there as well. Kind of like guesstimating. And the dessert was really nice as well. We chose the it was bread and butter pudding. It was banana with caramel, but it was very fancy with all flowers. It was really lovely. So yeah, it was really, really good. I'm intrigued to see how my in-laws' stay went there. I hope they've had a lovely time. I throw in a couple of chicken thighs in here whole, and then once they've cooked through, I will shred them up in here. Right, that is it. Whatever veg you've got that you want to put it in. I'm going to add a bit more water to that, I think. And this will be a meal that I can also freeze as well. I just had a look through actually. I've done really well with using up my frozen meals. There's hardly anything in there. So I need to stock up a little bit and start making some more things. Right, that's it. Let's whack that on full. Pop that in there. I think that's everything added. I'm not going to season it for now. I'll test it afterwards. I think with the jalapenos, it might be quite salty anyway. Now I'm going to get back to work. I've been working there in the sunshine all day, labeling up my boxes ready to send. I also make a little happy mail pack for my patrons, my top tier red patrons every month. So they've got something really cute. I'm making up a little journal for them. I'm going to create a list journal. I used to have a journal just for lists and I filled it up and it's so handy. So I'm making one of those and I'm sending my red tiers one to send out with stickers and various bits and pieces, little journaling spots, whilst watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Don't judge me, I love watching it. It's the perfect thing to watch whilst I am just working away and it's just on in the background and I really like it. It's cold outside. I've just been out to get my post bags and the frozen sweet corn. I'm going to throw some of that in. It's 4 o'clock, I can't remember if I said that. Aid's due home in about half an hour. And he's going to give me a hand to the post office, dropping all my bags off. This is looking very good. It's quite watery though. Oh, this chicken's breaking up nice, let me show you. On the watery side, this is going to break up. Oh, sorry, you're steaming up. Breaking up the chicken. And I'm going to add in quite a lot of sweet corn. I love sweet corn. Now, usually when I make this, I add in sour cream. However, today we're going healthier and I'm adding in some Greek yogurt. I love this stuff. So usually I buy the 0% fat, but this one was the one that was an offer recently in Lidl. So I thought, oh, I'll get this. It is so good. There is such a huge difference between creamy Greek yogurt and the 0 fat yogurt. I was having a look, so it's about double the calories, but the low fat or the 0 fat yogurt has much more protein, but also about double the amount of sugar. So it's weighing it all up, but oh my gosh, it's so creamy. But I'm adding this in at the end. Let's turn this down because this is practically cooked now. I've turned it so it's just on to keep warm. Mixing that in, that's going to thicken it up nicely and it's giving it a really creaminess. Then to that, I am going to grate in some cheese. Let's add in the cheese. You could add pasta or add over rice if you want to cook some rice. I'm just going to eat it as it is tonight. But my favourite way is to eat it with tortilla crisps over the top. Don't add the yogurt in until the end because otherwise it can curdle. Go. Let's add the last of the cheese. I've been so good with my bread and cheese lately. I haven't even baked any bread recently. I've been so good. This is going to be so delicious. Right, let's give this a taste test. That is so nice. What I am going to do to thicken it up I'm going to add in a sprinkle of chicken gravy granules. I need to add them to the shopping list. Cook that down, and that's my dinner made. Just bash up the broccoli, shred up the chicken. Dinner is ready for when I get back from the post office. I don't need to season it either. It is absolutely perfect. I really recommend giving this a go. It is so good, and just use up any veg that you wish. I can't wait for that, I can't resist. I'm just gonna have a small bowl now. I have barely eaten today. It's been fruit and some Marmite crackers at lunchtime. So I'm gonna have something, just a little bit now. And carry on watching Mormon Wives. I have blitzed through this season whilst kit packing, and I have loved every single minute of it. There we go. I can't believe that. I forgot my favourite part of the chilli, the butter beans. I'm just going to throw them in. I've drained them off. Because they're from a tin, they're already cooked through, so I would just let them heat through now. I can't believe I forgot those. There we go. Pop that back on low again. It is 5:30, the kits have gone, I've cleared everything away, and I'm gonna sit and have my dinner now. Look how delicious that is. That has thickened up really nicely. The gravy granules did the trick. It's nice and creamy, and I've got my butter beans in there. This really is, I think it is my absolute favourite slow cooker meal, and it's so easy to do. Look how yummy that looks. I am now going to make my orange garland. I'm basically just going to take some oranges and we are going to cut them in half. We want that really pretty cut through look. So you get to see the segments like that. And I've never made this before, so this is just reading instructions on a blog post. So I'm going to cut them all through, and you want a decent thick. So I'm going to not use the end bits and just cut these through. You want a reasonably sharp knife to do this, and something I'm not very good at is keeping things equal. Got a really chunky side there and a thin side there. So try and get them as equal as possible. I won't be using those. That one is so chunky on that side. There we go. And then I am going to lay them out on my sheet. Let's see if we can equal those a little bit. And any leftovers we will be eating afterwards. I would not be able to just throw any bits of an orange away. I do not eat these often enough. I just love oranges like this, but it's almost like I'm too lazy to actually eat them. I have a real case of CBA a lot of the time, can't be asked. And something like this just feels like too much bother to eat. It just feels messy. Give me a craft project though, and I'm more than happy. I think these are going to look really cute, and I realised as well earlier on, this video is actually supposed to be going out on the 1st of December. So what better time to make an orange garland than the 1st of December? And I thought this would look so pretty in the kitchen as well. You can make them as tree decorations. You could turn them into gift tags. How cute would that be? That would look so nice. Jewellery, hang them, turn them into earrings, necklaces. And it's the kind of thing as well that we'll keep. If you look after them, we should be able to use these next year as well. And the oranges were on offer in Lidl, so even better. Do you make any decorations yourself? Are you into DIY? Do you like crafting? Do you make your own cards? I'd I'd love to hear what you do yourself. I'm so pleased with these already. I think they're going to look really nice. And it makes the best room fragrance. Our house is going to smell amazing. There we go. I'm going to pop these in the oven on just over 100 degrees centigrade. We're going to check them after an hour and a half. There we go. I'm going to take my lovely husband a little snack whilst he's at his desk. Right, it's been going for an hour and a half. I think some of them look a bit sticky and burnt. Let's take these out. What I didn't do, and I was supposed to, and that was dry them all off. I wonder if that's why they've gone a bit like that. Well, they feel hard. I think they will add to the colour. Got to flip them all over. Obviously the thinner ones would have dried off quite a bit more than the thicker ones. I've had these oranges set on the side for the last few days now, and I still haven't got around to doing it. I've got string, I've got my dried out oranges. These have dried out really, really nicely. I am wondering if the burning is because I forgot to dry them. So when you've sliced your oranges, dry them with some paper towel or something like that to dry them off. But I quite like it because I think it's going to add to the colour. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of paint. I've got some glitter here as well, and I think that would be quite cute. But all I'm going to do is punch through, actually I need my hole punch, and I'm going to thread the oranges through and then just pop them on the shelf. They smell so nice as well, right? Let's try this. Didn't quite work. That's much better. Prefer that. Let's grab some string. You could use twine as well. I'm just gonna thread it through and make, well actually I might do a little bow on the end. That might look quite sweet. These do really smell nice. I like that idea. You can always add hot glue gun to keep the string in place if you want to. I think I prefer it the other way. I've never made one of these before. This is a first for me. And as always, I think when you do anything, there's always ways that you realise you could improve. There, we've got our first two threaded on there. Move my banana out of the way. I was about to have. I think I'm going to do the painting when it's actually in place. Let's do the next one.
In my little prison shop, when the bell on the door.
I need to redo these. I need to have 2 holes and thread through both.
Jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on. From this
Absolutely love that little garland. I think I might just add another bit of green in there, but I've just literally stuck it in place with a hot glue gun. That is so, so cute. I am so happy with this little project, and all it's cost me was 69p For the oranges, I had the string, I had the ribbon, and I cut the herbs from my garden. Look how cute this is. My first Christmas craft project of the season. It's come together so easily. I've decided not to go with the paint. I've literally just used the hot glue gun and popped the glue behind on the herbs. It's a sweet project, but yeah, if you wanted to like add some paint, add some sparkles, I'm going with the natural look. Really make a difference. I am so pleased. I need to decorate the rest of the kitchen, but it is a busy work week for me at the moment. Actually, I love the different colours of the oranges. I think they suit in here so much more than if they were just orange. I really love that look. I love a happy accident when it comes to a craft project. They happen quite a lot for me. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video now. It's been quite a long one. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with us this weekend. I'm super happy with my little orange garland. Let me know if you're going to be making something too. Will you be making an orange garland or any other Christmas crafts? I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing week, and I will catch up with you on Friday. Take care. Bye.